Your task is to count the total number of squares on one of those screens. All three. Find a partner because you're going to look at the same diagram, and come to an agreement with your team as to the number of squares. You all have a partner? Take a look and see what you got. Back here, you are so gutsy. For $1, what does your team have? 30. Do you all agree? Your team agrees? Hold, yeah, let's see. There you go. Hold on, yeah. Let me ask in a different way. By a show of hands, how many of you counted a different number of squares the second time around just now? Raise your hands. Look around the room. That's most of you. Okay. Let's take a look and see what we have. So my job as a trainer / educator is to bring some really important conclusion to this stupid game. So here's the important conclusion. Remember I talked about outwit, outlast, and outplay the competition. The only way you can outwit or outthink the competition is to see all the opportunities that are out there, all the possibilities. And those squares, be it 16 or 30 or 35, whatever you come up with, those represent business opportunities or business challenges, right? And if you only count a certain way every single time, you're missing out on lots of things, whether they be mistakes that you shouldn't make or possibilities that you've never explored. The only way that you can outplay the competition is by being flexible. And the number of you that raised your hands after the second go-round who said, I counted it a different way. You got there because you listened to your colleague, they listened to you, you trusted each other. Admittedly, there's not a lot of emotion in this, there's not a lot of politics involved, but you saw it from their viewpoint. That's huge. That's leveraging that Nancy talked about. And then the only way that you can sustain or outlast the competition is by having a team upon which you can rely. Don't we all know plenty of examples of people who burned out because they didn't delegate? They burned out because they didn't have a team upon which they could rely. They tried to do it all themselves.